Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Shri Mahaganapataye Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Sadashiva Samarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Asmad Gurubhyo Namaha. Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badharayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritam Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Mukti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavat Vyapta Dehaya Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Om Shri Medha Dakshina Murti Swamine Namaha. Om Sahana Vavato Sahano Bhunakto Sahaviryam Karavavai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Satchidananda Rupaya Krishnaya Krishnakarine Namo Vedanta Vedyaya Gurave Buddhi Sakshine Krishna Dvaipayanam Vyasam Sarvalokahite Ratam Vedabja Bhaskaram Bande Samadhi Nilayam Munim Sahasramurti Purushottamasya Sahasranetranana Pada Baho Sahasranamam Stavanam Prashastam Niruchyate Janma Jaradishantyai. Namaste everyone. Once again. Shubhanga Sandhida Srashta Kumuda Kuvaleshayah Gohito Gopatir Gopta Vrishabhaksho Vrishapriyah. So this is the sloka we were seeing the last class. And the last nama we saw was Gopta. Two meanings we saw for Gopta. One is the protector and another is the one who hides. So the next nama now, Vrishabhaksha. The one whose vision is dharma. Then Vrishabha Aksha also say the one whose eyes reign the desired objects. Sakalan Kaman Varshuke Akshani Asyati Vrishabho Asyati. Then second meaning Vrishabho Dharma hai Sayeva Drishtihi Asyeti Vrishabhaksha. Two meanings he has given. So we have already seen this word Vrishaha. Vrishava means Dharma. So he has his Aksha, eye on Dharma all the time. Or we can also say Dharma itself is his Aksha, his Drishti, his vision. Hence he is Vrishabhaksha. Because the expression of Dharma is very important for a human being. And Dharma is like the eyes of Bhagavan. So going against Dharma is like damaging Bhagavan's eyes. That is why, we have to be very careful in our conduct, in our thinking. Everything should be in consonance with the Dharma. And he is also Vrishabhaksha because in all his avatars, his eyes are all the time on Dharma only, keeping Dharma as important as the eyes. We know the value of ice. And also the another meaning he has taken is Vrishabhaksha because it's Akshi. Akshi means the mere look is capable of raining all desirable things on us. That's why there are so many songs and all, in Tamil also. Can't you just have one, look at me, the poor devotee, I am here. So, these kind of emotions are expressed with taking the meaning of this Vrishabhaksha. Then the next nama is Vrishapriyaha. Again, here Vrisha means Dharma, the great lover of Dharma. Vrisha hai Dharma hai priyo yasya sah Vrishapriyaha. Vrisha cha asau priyaha cha iti Vrishapriyaha. Vrishapriyaha is a samasa. So Adi Shankara gives the derivation. Vrisha cha asau priyaha cha iti Vrishapriyaha. That's a Sanskrit grammar part of it. We don't need to worry. So Vrisha Dharma Priya Yasya Saha Vrishapriya. Bhagavan is a great lover of Dharma. Why? Because he wants all of us to love Dharma. As I said, for a human being, Dharma is a very important thing. Every aspect of our living, including every aspect of our body working, is in line with a certain Dharma. If the Dharma is not followed, we will be in great trouble. For example, the Dharma of eyes is to see. So we must use our eyes to see good things. Bhagavan himself is Dharma basically, because the entire Dharma Shastra has been given by Bhagavan. So Bhagavan loves Dharma. If we want to understand Bhagavan, if we want to experience Bhagavan, then what we should do? Follow a dharmic lifestyle. We should look for Dharma in everything that we do. Because if a person is suspected to have done some crime, where will the police look for him? Naturally, police will go to his favorite haunts, maybe a gambling place or a bar, because the person is known to have a love for these things. And in the case of some other persons, one may have to look for them in temples or satsang. Suppose a Mahatma you want to look for, or a very devotee you want to look for. Where will you find a devotee? You will not find him in a gambling place or in a bar or any such place. But you are most likely to find a devotee in temple or sitting in satsang, participating in satsangs, because this is their love. So too, Bhagavan's love is Dharma. And therefore, if we want to look for Bhagavan, then we should look for Dharma. Therefore, we have to conform to Dharma. Here we are, of course, describing Ishvara. So, Vrishapriya means Dharma Priya. Why it is said, as I said, it is to guide us, to show to us that we have to conform to Dharma, to be beloved to him. We have to learn to love what is beloved to him. Whenever we say we all worship Lakshmi, we look for Lakshmi. Why? Because Lakshmi is beloved to Ishvara, to Narayana. So we all go behind Lakshmi. Similarly, here he is a Dharma Priya also. So we should always learn to look for dharma, follow the dharma. So Vrisha Dharma Priya, beloved. So he is Vrisha Priya. That completes this nama. Next nama, next stoka. Anivarti Nivrittatma Sankshepta Kshema Krichivaha Srivatsavaksha Srivasaha Sripati Srimatam Varaha. So this has got 9 namas. Anivartihi Nivrittatma Sankshepta Kshemakrit Shivaha Srivatsavakshaha Srivasaha Sripatihi Srimatam Varaha. Anivarti, the one who never turns away. Vrishapriyatvat dharmat na nivartate. Devasura sangramat na nivartate iti va anivarti. In our experience, we find that love for anything does not last for long. As Pujya Swamiji says very humorously, he says, people say, I love you for a length of time. And then they say, I allow you. Meaning that they are allowed to go. They don't want to have anything to do with that person thereafter. Is Bhagavan's love for dharma like that? So this nama clarifies, no. Bhagavan is anivarti. Being a lover of dharma, dharmat na nivartate. He never deviates, turns away from dharma. He is always busy in his work. We should all be grateful to Bhagavan for that, because if one fine day Bhagavan retreats from dharma, then you can imagine, because one of the dharma of the cosmic order is the gravitational force, because of which we are able to put our feet on the earth, walk on the earth, do everything that we want to do. If that dharma goes away, the gravitational force goes away, then you can imagine what will happen. We may all be flying in the air, like we see the astronauts, in the moon and all that, in the space. So for the sake of establishing dharma, when the asuras have to be put down, Bhagavan never retreats from that job till the job is done. And because of that also, Adi Shankara interprets this anivarti. He is anivarti, the one who does not deviate from the dharmic job which he has taken up to do. Then Nivrittatma, the one who is turned away by nature. Swabhavataha Vishayebhyaha Nivritta Atma Manaha Asyeti Nivrittatma. We just now said that he is always busy doing his work, dharmic work. Then does that mean that he is a karta or a doer? Does he have any attachment to this job? Well, that's what normally happens, isn't it? We say one must have passion for what one does. What is that passion? Nothing but attachment, a deep attachment to what one loves to do. That is what is passion. Is Bhagavan like that? Does he have a passion for dharma or the dharmic activities? Does he, what he does? The answer is no. Why? Because he is Nivrittatma. He is ever turned away from sense pleasures. Vishayebhyaha. Vishayebhyaha here means the sense pleasures. And again, when we say Nivrittatma, it is in comparison with what we are. So Bhagavan gets his name Nivrittatma because we look at him from our own standpoint. To turn our mind away from things, we should have something, some tragedy in our life, isn't it? That's what we do. Somebody may be in very deep so-called romantic relationship with somebody else, another person. What will make that person turn away from that relationship, from that other person? There should be some blow or something happening between them, then this person will turn away. That is our experience. That's what we do that. But is Bhagavan also like that? That something has to happen if Bhagavan has to turn away from his dharma? Here Adi Shankara says, Nivritva Sarupa hai. By nature, he is always free from everything. So he doesn't need to turn away because he was never attached. He is asanga, unattached. So by nature, by his swabhava, he is Nivrittatma. That is what Adi Shankara brings out the meaning here. Sankshepta. Sankshepta, the one who compresses everything. Samhara samaye vistritam jagate sukshma rupena sankshipan sankshepta. He is sankshepta because he is the one who compresses everything, makes it brief. He makes life brief, happiness brief, everything is brief. That's what we experience, isn't it? Nothing lasts. Good times don't last, bad times don't last. Everything we get is brief. But of course, sometimes what we do not want seems to be very long, isn't it? So who is the one who makes all these things brief? It is Bhagavan who makes. Because Bhagavan can project as well as withdraw. From a Vedanta point of view, the projection is Maya. He uses his Maya to project this world and also withdraw the world. In the tree, he projects, he elaborates, making the tree with full of so much of foliage, flowers, fruits, roots. And then he can collapse the whole tree into a seed. And that is why he is Sankshepta. In the seed, even though we cannot differentiate the details, but the entire tree, every aspect of that large, huge tree is there in the seed in a very subtle form. Therefore, Bhagavan is both an elaborator and also a compressor. And that is another thing, like we just now had Guru Purnima. I'm sure that for those students who are not Bhagavad Gita students, I have circulated the Guru Purnima talk to all of you. So we remember Veda Vyasa on this occasion and pay our respects, our gratitude to him. So here, the speciality of Veda Vyasa was the entire Vedas, he could actually compress them into sutras. Brahma Sutra is a classic example. But when it comes to elaborating things, he could elaborate things with so much great details in the Puranas and also in Mahabharata, Itihasa. Similarly, Bhagavan also can compress everything into a seed where there is no differentiation of root, trunk, leaf, etc. And at the time of pralaya, resolution, he compresses everything. And at the beginning of the next creation, he projects everything, makes the entire universe from an unmanifest form to a manifest form, from a subtle form to manifest form. That is why he is Sankshepta. Then Kshemakrit. Kshemakrit, the one who protects what has been acquired. Bhagavan says in the Bhagavad Gita, Yoga Kshemam Vahamyam. Adi Shankara says, Upattasya Kshemam Parirakshanam Karoti iti Kshemakrit. So, like we saw the example of the tree and the seed, he protects the whole tree in the seed, and when the time is right, he makes the plant germinate. So, Kshema is protection. And the protection is in what form? It is in an unmanifested form. And later on, it is manifest. And in the manifest form also, again, it is protected. That's why it says, Jagatah Pitarau Vande Parvati Parameshwarau. Jagatah Pitarau, the Mata Pita of the Jagat, like, the parents for us also. When we are conceived, we need to be protected, and that is done by both the parents. Mostly the mother protects, father plays a supplementary role. At the time of birth also, we need so much of protection. And at the time of growing up also, we need protection. Similarly, Bhagavan, he protects this entire universe in the unmanifest form after the pralaya. And then when the next creation starts happening, he has to protect that creation throughout its process of creation. And once created, he needs to protect, to sustain the creation, what he has created. Therefore, unmanifest form, manifest form, all forms, this entire Jagat is protected by Bhagavan. Bhagavan is never a destroyer. Even if we find some destruction in nature, what we call a destruction, it is nothing but cleaning up as a part of protection. So he is Kshemakrit, protecting the whole world either in Vyakta or Avyakta form. In fact, many of you might have noticed the Life Insurance Corporation, what is their motto? Yoga Kshemam. Yoga is what? Apraptasya prapanam. Acquiring what we do not have. And Kshema is praptasya rakshanam. Protecting what is acquired. So Bhagavan is here in this Nama, Kshemakrit, the protector of whatever has been acquired. Of course, we all need the grace of Bhagavan, both for yoga and Kshema, for gaining things and safeguarding them. And we can say that the Nama Kshemakrit signifies both these. So Kshemakrit. The next Nama is Shivaha, the purifier. Swanama smriti matrena pavayan Shivaha. The word Shiva has got a meaning of auspicious. So he is essentially Shiva, auspicious. Not only is he auspicious, he makes us also auspicious. He purifies us. If we remember and repeat the names of Bhagavan, he purifies and makes us free from all conflicts and all the inadequacies, the enemies, internal enemies that are centered on the ego. When we analyze, we find that the ego is also only an apparent thing and it does not really exist. If all our glories which we claim are our glories are given back to Ishvara, because originally all glories belong to Ishvara, by understanding that all glories belong to him, then where is the question of any ego? There is no I. The individual I, if we understand that the individual I is nothing but the total I, that the Jiva is nothing but Ishvara alone. So the mere utterance and remembrance and repetition of his names itself is a great blessing. It's a great way to purify. That is why we do the japa. And more than that, understanding the meaning of those names is a greater blessing. The more we understand the meaning of these names, the more we are free from all problems and inner conflicts. That's why Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam is one of the best methods of Chitta Shuddhi, purification of our Antakarana. Take a sankalpa. I am going to do Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam 108 times in 1 month. Means what? Probably every day 3 times you have to do Parayanam. Morning, afternoon, evening. 3 Sandhya Kalam, do Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam if you are not doing Sandhya Vandanam or unable to do Sandhya Vandanam. It doesn't take much time to do Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam. So in this Kali Yuga, we can always find ways and means. If we are unable to do something, the easiest and the simplest thing to do is Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam. You can download it in your mobile even when you are in the office, when you are working. Take out 15 minutes, open your mobile, think of the Lord, visualize the Lord, and do the Vishnu Sahasranama Parayanam. And I can guarantee you this. If you do that sincerely, with full commitment for Chitta Shuddhi, your sankalpa should be that I am reciting this for purification of my mind. Over a period of time, you will find a great difference. Your mind becomes tranquil. It settles down. It does not even want to enter into any conflict zone at all. All this kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, all that you can easily manage. The more Bhagavan you put into that, the more Ishvara we bring into our life, that will replace all these inner conflicts that we suffer from day in and day out. So that is why he is a great blessing. He is Shiva. Then Srivatsa Bhaksha. This is a nama which is mainly meant for upasana or meditation. Srivatsa Bhaksha, I mean the one who has got Srivatsa on the chest. Srivatsa Sanyakam Chinnam Asya Bhakshasi Stitim Iti Srivatsa Bhaksha. So this is given for upasana, as I said. A form given to create an altar and think of the Lord. All these, symbols of the Lord that we see, whether it is Gada, Shankha, Chakra, all these symbols, visual symbols which we see, including the Srivatsa Bhaksha, are all meant for upasana. You can meditate on the Lord on any one of the symbols. And in this form, there is a Srivatsa, a mole-like mark, which is permanently present in his Vakshas, means chest. So he is Srivatsa Bhaksha. Then Srivasaha. Vasaha means abode. Abode of what? Abode of Shri. Asya Bhakshasi Srihi Anapayini Vasati iti Srivasaha. Goddess Lakshmi, which is what is Shri, always dwells in his chest without ever leaving him. Hence he is Srivasaha. And when we say that the goddess dwells in his chest or in his heart, it means that it is united with Aham, the I. Because when we point out to the chest Aham, similarly, if Bhagavan points to his chest Aham, what will be there? It is Lakshmi, which is his Shakti, his strength. So Shri is his Shakti, power. Shiva Shaktya Yukto. So Shri and Bhagavan Shiva cannot be separated at all. So if we have Ishvara with us, Shri will always be with us. The next nama is Shripatihi, the Lord of Shri. Shrihi Parashaktihi Tasyaha Patihi iti Shripatihi. As we have seen earlier also, this nama is a Lord of Lakshmi. Because Lakshmi is Parashakti. Parashakti means all the Shaktis put together. Ichcha Shakti, Jnana Shakti, Kriya Shakti put together. Without Shakti, there is no Lord. That's why we say Maya is Shakti. Shakti aspect of Lord is Maya. The Brahman aspect of Bhagavan is Brahman. So without Shakti, there is no Lord. Without the Lord, there is no Shakti. That's why in our culture, there is no Pati without Patni and no Patni without Pati. The Lord is portrayed as the husband of Shri, that is Lakshmi. Mainly, this is because the Puranas say that Goddess Lakshmi came out of the Milky Ocean, that we have seen earlier also in one of the Namas. When the Milky Ocean was churned by the Asuras and Devatas, a lot of things came out. One of them was Lakshmi. She was so captivating that everybody wanted to get married to that Lakshmi. But Lakshmi chose Bhagavan, who actually was not even looking at her. So that is how he became Lakshmipati or Sripati. Sripati. Then the next nama is Srimatam Varaha. Varach Pratyaya is used. Varach Pratyaya indicates a superlative degree. Srimatam Varaha means the best among those who have Sri. And very nice interpretation Adi Shankara gives. Rig Yajus Sama Lakshanah Shrihi Yesham Tesham Sarvesham Srimatam Varaha Pradhana Bhutah Srimatam Varaha. And here the Shri is interpreted by Adi Shankara not as mere wealth, but as the wealth of knowledge. So among those people who have Shri, the wealth, Bhagavan is Varaha, the best, because the Shri of others comes and goes, whereas Shri is always present in Bhagavan, present with Bhagavan. So here, as I said, Adi Shankara, the Shri he interprets as Rig Yajus Sama Lakshana. And Shri is the knowledge available in the Vedas. So among those people who have the knowledge of Rig, Yajus and Sama Vedas, and of course we can include Atharva Vedas also, Atharvana Veda also, even though it is not mentioned, Bhagavan is the greatest because he is the one who has actually given these Vedas to the humankind. Shri is Veda. And it is Amrita Shri, the most lasting wealth for noble people. Noble people consider only their knowledge of the scriptures, their knowledge of what is Dharma Shastra is, as the only wealth. Jnanis, what is the wealth of Jnanis? The wealth of Jnanis is their knowledge. That's why, I'm reminded, I don't know this anecdote relates to whom, but normally it is said about Swami Vivekananda. Once he had been, maybe in the US, normally Vivekananda's US trip is always talked about. So somebody asked him, because he said that, you see, in our society, we actually value, respect, put in a very high pedestal people with lot of money, lot of wealth, rich people, billionaires. What about your country? So Vivekananda says, in our country, the people whom we hold in highest esteem are wealthless people. They have nothing of their own. They are renunciate. They have given up everything that they were having. Such people, we call them Mahatma or Jnanis, and we hold them in very high esteem. Then these people were surprised. How is it that you can actually respect someone who does not have any wealth or any money? He says, I never said that they don't have wealth. I only said that they don't have the wealth in the sense that you understand what wealth is. These are people who have got the wealth of knowledge. So whereas you actually worship all these wealth in the form of money and property, etc., in our society, in our culture, the real wealth that we worship is the wealth of knowledge. Because other wealth can come and go. A billionaire can become a pauper overnight. Whereas once you have gained the knowledge, it will never leave you, rather. Knowledge is such a wealth that you can go on distributing that wealth without losing anything yourself. In fact, the more you distribute, the more you gain. Knowledge is such a wealth. And for the noble people, the most lasting wealth is nothing but the body of knowledge contained in the 4 Vedas. So whatever they have learned from the Vedas is their real wealth, not bank balance or property list or whatever it is. So among the Shrimans, the noble people who have this wealth, Bhagavan is Vara, because he is the one who introduced this wealth in the first place. Even Virinchi, Brahmaji got it from Bhagavan only, from Ishvara only. And Brahmaji himself became a Shriman. And then what to talk of other people? So he is Srimatam Varaha. Then next shloka. Oh, we have crossed 600 namas. Okay, good. Sridhar Shrisha Srinivasah Srinidhi Sri Vibhavanah Sridhara Srikara Shreyah Sriman Lokatrayashrayah. So this has got 10 namas. Sridhah, Shrisha, Srinivasah, Srinidhi, Sri Vibhavanah, Sridharah, Srikarah, Shreyah, Shriman, Lokatraya Ashrayah. So the description of Shri is continuing. Because Bhagavan, Ishvara and Shri are so close. No differentiation. So Shridaha, the bestower of wealth. Shriyam dadati bhaktanam iti Shridaha. He bestows Shri, gives all kinds of wealth, including the kind of material wealth that the devotees may be wanting, as their karma phala. Because anything that gives us happiness is Shri, it is a wealth. So he gives us Shri in the form of marital happiness, a griha, home, santana, children, dhana, wealth, dhanya, food grains, rajya, kingdom, dhairya, courage, vidya, knowledge, jaya, victory and success, aishwarya, the capacity to rule, and arogya, health. That is why we worship Shri Lakshmi in all these forms. Shri Lakshmi, Griha Lakshmi, Santana Lakshmi, Dhana Lakshmi, Dhanya Lakshmi, Rajya Lakshmi, Dhairya Lakshmi, Vidya Lakshmi, Jaya Lakshmi, Aishwarya Lakshmi, and Arogya Lakshmi. All these are wealth. And this is given to us by Bhagavan, by his grace and because of our own karma phala. That's why he is Sri Daha. Then Sri Shaha. Again, the same meaning we have seen. The one who is the Lord of Shri. Shriya Ishaha Sri Shaha. So we say Sri Daha, the one who bestows all kinds of wealth. Who can bestow all kinds of wealth? The one who has all kinds of wealth with himself, isn't it? So he is the Lord of all wealth. He is the Lord of Shri. So he is the Lord of Shri as wealth, Lord of Shri as knowledge, the Lord of Shri as Vedas, the Lord of Shri as Lordship. Wherever Shri is, whatever, whether in the form of, Lordship, or among the devatas or anyone else in the form of any type of wealth or resource, or any in the type of any in the form of any branch of knowledge, in the form of mantras, Vedas, Shri is under his control and management. And that is why, as I said, he can give. At the same time, because all Shri belong to Bhagavan, and he, because of his grace that we get that Shri, whatever little bit we get in our life, Bhagavan can withdraw that grace at any time. And he can withdraw the Shri from us. And that's what happens. Some people get everything in their life, they lose everything also. Because of either some karma phala, their past karma phala, or present karmas, adharmic karmas which they are doing. When somebody loses everything, what it means, the grace of Bhagavan that they were enjoying is no longer available to them. The bulb has fused. The bulb of Bhagavan's grace is fused. So it becomes dark for them. Because in their pursuit for Sri as wealth, as material wealth, many people forget the source of all this wealth. They forget Bhagavan. Their ego becomes such a, it assumes such huge proportions that they start thinking themselves as Bhagavan. Excuse me. So therefore, when they do that, they get into all kinds of adharmic activities, adharmic thinking. And when that happens beyond a particular level, particular threshold, Bhagavan can withdraw his grace. So he can give and he can also withdraw the Shri. That's why we must always remember, whatever we have in our life, whatever we say, Bhagavan's blessings, because of that we get so many things in our life, whatever we desire in our life. We must always remember, nothing belongs to me. It is Bhagavan who has given it to me for enjoying, for being happy with whatever I have for a particular period of time. That period of time may last as long as I am having a dharmic way of life. Otherwise, it can go away at any time. We are all nothing but the trustees of all the Shri that Bhagavan has. Then Srinivasaha. Just now we saw Srivasaha. Now Srinivasaha. So the only difference is here this Nama makes it very explicit. When we said Srivasaha, the one who resides with Sri, when we say Sri Nivasaha, the one who always resides with Sri, Nityam Vasati. Srimatsu Nityam Vasati iti Srinivasaha. And here again, Adi Shankara brings out that Srimatam Varaha meaning, Shri Sabdhena Srimantaha Lakshyante. So here, Shri refers to Srimans, the people who have Shri or wealth. See, the beauty of Adi Shankara's commentary is this. Earlier it was said Srivasaha, that's always, that is, he resides with Shri. Now Srinivasaha may appear to be a repetition of that. Oh, what is the difference? Okay, he always with Shri or with Shri, both are the same. So he makes a difference. Here Shri does not mean wealth. Here Shri refers to Srimans, the people who have got Shri. So, as he said, Bhagavan always lives where Shri lives, where Lakshmi lives, there alone Lord Narayana lives. And the Shri, in the meaning of knowledge, the wealth of knowledge, we have just now seen, resides in Srimans. So here, when we say Srinivasahaya, Bhagavan always resides with Srimans, Nityam Asati. Then Shri Nidhi, the one who has the treasure house of Shri. Sarva Shaktimaye Asmin Akilah Shriyah Nidhiyante iti Shri Nidhi. So here, the word Shri is interpreted as Sarva Shakti. All vibhutis, glories are vested with the Lord. All forms of wealth, all treasures are with the Lord. And hence he is Shri Nidhi. Because nothing is separate from the Lord. The Lord is in the form of all treasures. And all treasure, wealth, we call it Shri. So he is Shri Nidhi. Then Sri Vibhanaha. Again, another Nama which means Sridaha. We saw Sridaha, the one who gives or bestows wealth. Sri Vibhanaha, also the one who gives wealth. But here, what is that? Adi Shankara makes a difference. Karmanu Rupena Vividaha Shriyaha Sarva Bhutanam Vibhavayati iti Sri Vibhanaha. In fact, Vibhanaha, we can take it as who distributes. Instead of gives, we can take the meaning as distributes. So he alone makes all the jivas get Shri, the various type of wealth. And as I said, karmanu rupena, in keeping with their karma phala, hence he is Sri Vibhanaha. Nothing much more, because we have seen this again and again and again. Then Sri Dharaha. Again, Sri Vatsavaksha Vishra. Here the same thing in a different form. The one who has Shri on his chest. Sarva Bhutanam Jananim Shriyam Pasati Vakshasi Vahan Sridharaha. As he said, it's the same Nama, but in a different, with a different Sanskrit usage rather. He is the one who is the Shri on the chest. And who is this Shri here? This Shri is Sarva Bhutanam Jananim, the mother of all. So that Sri Vatsa mole was different. Here, the Shri refers to the mother of all, the entire universe. Basically, it refers to the entire Maya Shakti. So he has got the entire Maya Shakti in his heart. Means what? Maya Shakti and Bhagavan are inseparable. Then Shri Karaha, the one who brings about Shri. Again, similar meaning. Smaratam, Stuvatam, Archayatam cha Bhaktanam Shriyam Karoti iti Shri Karaha. So Bhagavan is Shrikara, is the one who makes those who remember, praise and worship him. And then they all get varieties of Shri. Even the relaxation and the peace that comes to these devotees is the Shri given by Bhagavan alone. So the fact that we have to constantly remember, praise, worship Bhagavan is repeated again and again and again to drive home the message of the purpose of chanting the Vishnu Sahasranamam. So Shreya. Shreya means the one who is in the form of Shreya. Here Shreya means moksha. Anapayu sukha, anapayi sukha, avapti lakshanam Shreya. Tacha parasyaiva rupamiti Shreya. So he is in the form of Shreyas, that is moksha. And what is moksha? Moksha is in the form of knowledge of Paramatma. So Paramatma is the subject of knowledge, which gives Shreyas or moksha. Once you have known what that Paramatma is, once you have understood that there is no difference between Jivatma and Paramatma, that Jivatma and Paramatma are one and the same, that is Shreyas. And the Shreyas is in what form? It is in the form of Ananda. It is in the form of permanent happiness which never wanes. Why? Because that Ananda is the Swarupa of Bhagavan. So moksha is what? Moksha is nothing but understanding Bhagavan, the Paramatma as the Jivatma, and understanding his Swarupa. Once you understand and assimilate that knowledge, then that is Shreyas or moksha. Again, Shriman, the one who possesses Shri. Shreya asya santi iti Shriman. Again, here also, we have to interpret the word Shri as Vibhuti or glory. And as Bhagavan possesses various Vibhutis, glories, which as though add to his Shobha or beauty, hence he is Shriman. We have seen this name. All forms of Shri, power, knowledge, etc., he possesses. That's why he is Shriman. Matu Pratyaya. So Lokatraya Ashraya. He is the basis of all three worlds. Trayanam Lokanam Ashrayatvat Lokatraya Ashraya. As we have seen, he is the creator, he is the sustainer, and he is also the resolver of all the three worlds. Of course, he is the resolver of the entire universe. But here, three lokas, Bhu, Bhuva, Suva, are referred to. Because all these three worlds are dependent on him. And being Ashraya, support, the basis for all the three lokas, he is Lokatraya Ashraya. Okay, I think we got a couple of minutes. We can start the next nama, next sloka. Swakshaswanga Shathanando Nandirjyotirganeshwarah Vijitatma Vidheyatma Satkirtischinna Samshayah. Again, this sloka has got 9 namas. Swakshaha, Swangaha, Shatanandaha, Nandihi, Jyotirganeshwaraha, Vijitatma, Avidheyatma, Satkirtihi, Chinna Samshayaha. Swakshaha, the one who has beautiful eyes. Su Shobhane Pundarikakshe Pundarikabe Akshini Asya Iti Swakshaha. So Swaksha means the one who has got beautiful eyes. It is Su Aksha is Swaksha. Sandhi happens there. And Su means Shobhana, beautiful. And how they are like the petals of a lotus. Pundarikabe. Again, this is for the purpose of Upasana. Bhagavan can be visualized as having beautiful eyes in the shape of the petals of a lotus. And Aksha also means, which we have seen earlier, the senses and the pranas. Because all our senses are, in one way, we can call it defective because they are all limited. We can see, and in fact, this differs from human beings to animals, etc. As human beings, we can see only thus far and no further. That is, our perception is limited. If something is too small or too far, we cannot see it. In fact, the stars that we see, small twinkling, they are actually very, very big. But what we see is a very, very small. That's why there is a nursery rhyme, twinkle, twinkle, little star. There is no little star. Appears little. And we see the blue sky, which is actually not there. It is Akasha, which assumes blue color. Again, we can hear only at a certain frequency. We cannot hear the sounds that some animals can hear. The sense of smell is also limited. Thus, all our senses are limited. But Bhagavan being Sarvajna, all his senses are Shobhana, ever bright, defectless, limitless, and hence he is Swakshaha. I think we will stop here and continue in the next class. Yeah. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you.
Thank you, Raghu.
Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji.
Namaste. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji. Namaskaram.
Namaskaram. Thank you.
Dhanyawada, Guruji.
Dhanyawada. Thank you. See you next Sunday.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Thank you. Is that Lataji? I'm seeing. Oh, you joined this class. You're still in India? I can't hear you. Unmute.
Pranam Guruji, yes, I'm still in India.
Okay,
So happy to be on the class and to see you and everyone.
Very nice to see you. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you.
A bit late, but a special pranam to you for the Guru Puja, Guru Purnima day, Guruji. I could
That's
not.
okay.
Not
Yeah. I can understand. No problem. That's
So
why
all
I said circulated to such. All well. Yeah, we are having a good time. In fact, we brought our grandchildren also along with us to Canada. So they are also with us.
Right.
So we are having a good time.
Right.
We are returning to the US on the 20th, Wednesday. Yeah.
Shruti and the family are in Canada, Guruji.
They are in the US only.
Yes. So who is in Canada?
My wife and Shruti's children.
Oh, you're there on a holiday. Right.
Yeah, I mean, we came, so because we drove down, the kids said, we also want to come with you.
That's
So
right. That's wonderful time with the grand.
My wife undertook the responsibility to look after them during their stay, on the promise that they will not start saying, I want to see Appa, I want to see Amma, kind of a thing. So we told them that if you want to see them, you can see them only on video call. But they are lovely children. I mean, they're absolutely no problem. I mean, they're very, Sujata ji has seen them. There is no problem at all. Very well behaved, very nice children. So no problem. They are also enjoying their time. They were in Canada earlier, so a few friends are here. Some places are familiar to them. So that's fine.
Right. So
that's good. Okay, good. Enjoy your trip in India. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, shall we close the session then? There are no questions or any other comments. Yeah. Right. Hari Om. Thank you very much. See you next Sunday.
Hari Om, Guruji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om. Thank you.
Hari Om. Thank you.